Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. I pray for you all. God give you a long life and you live always happily there. Please like and share this video and also subscribe my YouTube channel. I have a request to you all. Watch this video till end for supporting me. So let's start with the information. These are some updates on dinar.
Before starting the video, I have to tell you something. Go to google.com and search dinaropinions.com and open this site. Here you can see the latest news, dinar opinions, and dinar guru updates on a single page. So visit this site for more information.
The Central Bank of Iraq, they want to do what Washington wants them to do. They want to be part of the international community. But the problem is there are these private banks and different financial instruments in Iraq that are completely in bed with Iran. There seems to be a problem with separation. So the United States is going to punish Iraq for not being able to handle it correctly is what's going to happen. The United States is saying enough is enough, we're not screwing around anymore. We're protecting the financial system as much as possible, but it's being abused by people who don't like us. Article: Iraq speeds up steps to join WTO. Those that follow me know that we posted information that stated the Central Bank of Iraq planned to end the currency auctions at the end of this year. Joining the WTO sometime next year would also benefit them. Article: Arab currencies top the list of the strongest in the world. Is the Iraqi dinar among them? Quote, 4 Arab currencies top the list of the 10 most powerful currencies in the world out of 180 currencies recognized by the United Nations. 1. Kuwaiti dinar, equivalent to $3.27. 2. Bahraini dinar, $2.65. The Bahraini dinar is pegged to the US dollar and is used exclusively in Bahrain, which has a large expatriate community. 3. Omani Rial, $2.60. 4. Jordanian Dinar, $1.41. 5. British Pound, $1.26. 6. Gibraltar Pound, $1.26. 7. Cayman Islands Dollar, $1.20. 8. Swiss franc, $1.14. 9. Euro, $1.08. 10. US dollar, $1. The theft of the century apostrophe ... It's a big deal. It's in the forefront again. They're going to claw back a lot of money. A lot of money. Why is that important to you and I? If they claw back a lot of money, it all goes back to the treasury. Tens of billions of dinars or multiple billions of dollars. It's all clawed back from people that stole their money from the citizens. We'd have to pay out on that, 988 billion dinars, if they were able to keep them. Finding this stuff is amazing. It's really good for the country, citizens, and it's really good for you and I. Have you ever thought about how powerful control over a country's money can be? What if I told you that the US Treasury is now stepping in to take control of Iraq's central bank? You're probably wondering how this could possibly happen and what it means for Iraq, the US, and the global economy. Today, we're diving deep into this surprising. We'll explore reasons behind it, the implications of such control, and why it could change the game for Iraq. Get ready, because this is going to be an eye-opener. Let's start with a little background on Iraq's central bank, often called the CBI. The CBI has been a crucial part of Iraq's economy since its establishment. It controls the country's monetary policy, regulates banks, and manages foreign reserves. You might ask, why now? In recent years, Iraq has struggled with rampant money laundering and corruption issues. These issues have serious consequences for the nation's financial health. As these problems worsened, the US government found itself compelled to act. So, what does this mean when we say the US Treasury is taking control? It means they'll have a significant say in how the CBI operates. But how could this happen? The US Treasury is known for sanctioning countries and institutions that engage in money laundering. They can impose strict financial restrictions. Now, let's talk about why this move could be seen as taking control over Iraq's money. By stepping in, the US can enforce regulations that Iraq hasn't effectively implemented. They can help stabilize the currency. They can track illicit transactions faster and more effectively. So, why is this important? It's not just about Iraq's money, it's about global financial stability. When money laundering runs rampant, it impacts economies worldwide. There are serious implications for international trade and investment. This is about much more than just one country's finances. The US Treasury may argue that by helping Iraq, they're protecting the US economy too. Think of it as pulling back the curtains to expose the shady dealings that hurt everyone. But it's not all clear skies and sunshine. What about Iraq's sovereignty? There are fears this could lead to a loss of control over their own economic policies. Imagine if another country had such power over your nation's finances. That's a concern many Iraqis might have. Let's look into some examples. In Venezuela, when the US Treasury took similar steps, it led to fierce pushback from the government. They claimed it was interference in their national sovereignty. Now, could we see similar reactions in Iraq? But here's the flip side. If successful, this could lead to a stronger and more transparent economy in Iraq. More transparency could pave the way for foreign investments. And guess what that means? Job creation and improved living standards for the people of Iraq. Let's not forget the humanitarian aspect. By combating money laundering, the US could help ensure that aid reaches those who need it the most. After all, much of the corruption diverts essential resources away from the public. Picture this: a more stable Iraq could lead to better security in the region. That's a dream scenario, right? Now, let's consider the steps the US Treasury may take in this new role. First, they might begin by identifying and sanctioning individuals and entities involved in money laundering. Next, they could work closely with Iraqi officials to establish better regulatory frameworks. Improving training for local bank employees can be another big step. These actions may make a lasting impact on the CBI's functioning. But let's not skim over potential hurdles either. Changing entrenched systems takes time. And there are plenty of people who benefit from the current system. They won't give up easily. The question we must ask ourselves is, how much control can the US realistically exert over Iraq's central bank? What happens if Iraq resists? Will the US back down, or will this lead to an escalation of tensions? It's a delicate dance, and the world is watching closely. As we ponder these questions, let's take a moment to reflect on something relatable. Imagine trying to clean up a messy garage. You can start by organizing a few things, but until you tackle the root causes of that mess, disorganization, neglect, it's hard to keep it clean. This is similar to what the US Treasury aims to do in Iraq. They want to clean up a fundamentally flawed system. But just as it takes openness and cooperation to tackle a messy garage, it will take collaboration between the US and Iraq to succeed. So, what can we take away from this discussion about the US Treasury and Iraq? It's a complex situation, layered with both risks and opportunities. As we wrap up, it's essential to recognize that this move from the US Treasury is significant. It could reshape not just Iraq's economy but also how countries approach issues of money laundering and financial stability. What do you think about the U.S. Treasury taking control of Iraq's central bank? Is this a necessary step for economic stability, or a troubling loss of sovereignty for Iraq? Leave your comments below because we want to hear your thoughts. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next episode where we'll continue to explore pivotal events shaping our world.